here and welcome back to a brand new Sims 4 speed build on the channel. And today we are building a spa resort, and not just any spa resort. This one is on the vibe of futuristic, on the theme of futuristic. And we're gonna talk about this build, and I have so many things that I want to cover with you in this video. But I want to start off by asking you, for those who did get the latest pack for the game, the Nifty Knitting, do let me know what your thoughts about it, if you enjoyed it, if you find it nice, if it's, in your opinion, worth buying, because I already covered it in my previous videos, and I decided that I'm not gonna get it just because I don't think there are enough items for building in it, and knitting is not really something that I think I'm gonna enjoy in the game, so just for that I don't think I should get it. But let me know, those who did get it, if you are enjoying it so far, drop a comment and let me know your thoughts. But let's talk about this build. Now, in this week, I kind of teased for you something at the beginning of it. Not really at the beginning, I think it was more like on Tuesday? I don't remember exactly when, but I teased for you that I'm gonna try to combine three aspects in one build. Like, it was the pyramid from Egypt, which was one of the inspiration for this build, and then using the spa pack as one of the main packs for this build, and on top of it try to combine all of this together in a futuristic theme. So that's what I came up with, and I really hope you're gonna enjoy this build. But let's talk about exactly what was the inspiration for this build. So right now on the screen I'm going to show you some pictures that I actually came up across on the internet, and if to be more specific, I actually found them on Pinterest. This is a great source for inspiration for those who are asking and wondering where I get my inspiration. And I do know that a lot of my fellow simmers on YouTube, on all those who are builders, do get a lot of inspiration from that website. I really recommend for you to check it out. And no, this is not a sponsorship, okay? I really just think they're so great, and this is a great platform to get inspiration. I always say that. I think I said that few times, but it's really hard to invent and create the wheel again, okay? 99% of the time that you are gonna go and build something in the Sims 4 game, you're not gonna invent the wheel, and it's okay, okay? Don't feel bad if you cannot just jump into the game and create something that someone else never made, okay? It's 99% of the time it's not gonna happen, okay? So yeah, but I'm drifting, okay? So let's go back. So I came across those pictures. Right now I'm gonna show you the picture on the screen, and I believe this is not a typical house. I think it's a concept made by some Italian architecture, and it is super awesome. It's some sort of a floating house in the shape of a pyramid. So I said, okay, I love that idea, I love that shape, and I want to see what I can do in the Sims 4 game with that shape, but let's give it a twist. Okay, because the picture that you are watching, that build, that concept build that he showed, is kind of modernish, and I said, okay, so modernish is not really that changing the theme of what he made. Let's try to bring it to a new level, which is gonna be a futuristic vibe. And futuristic vibe is something that for us, I think that the most common thing. Common thinking, I think, or common thought. Okay, let's go with common thought. Okay, so one of the most common thought about colors and theme around futuristic builds is that futuristic builds supposed to be in white combined with green, like you know, bushes. I'm not talking about the color green on the build. I'm talking about the vibe. So it's supposed to be white, a lot of white, minimalistic lines, and green, like bushes. Why? Because it's supposed to be some sort of ecological. So this is the common thought about how futuristic things should be. Okay, but I really tried to bring that into a futuristic vibe. Okay, taking those thoughts and trying to bring them inside the game. So you can see from the building process that I actually worked a lot on the exterior of this build, and it took me some time, and there were so many modifications for this build because I really wanted to take the pyramid design and make it look great. And it's kind of hard to do that in the game if you want to get that perfect angle of the pyramid, because I'm really not sure how to describe it. But those who try to create a pyramid from the roofs, it's really challenging. I think mainly because that if you are using that shape, you're not gonna get a lot of room as functioning room, okay? Because you really need to work around it and play with it and stretch it and yeah, that was I think that was my main challenge in this build, trying to create a house or houses, because there is a main house here, which is gonna be the area for the reception, and I'm not gonna tell you what, you're gonna see in a sec what's gonna be inside other than the reception. And there are 4 more areas, like 4 more small pyramids, futuristic pyramids that are functioning as rooms, as suites, mini suites you can call them. So yeah, it was challenging. I really hope I managed to do that, and I tried to keep the building neat as possible, not to go and overflow it with details too much, because again, just like the picture that I showed you from futuristic concept builds, they are supposed to be really minimalistic, and they supposed to be really neat and not overfloated with stuff. And I used a bit of green to make some lawns, and I used some trees that I don't know why, but I think palm trees and coconut trees are the best for futuristic designs. I don't know why. I think this is my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know what you think. What is the best like tree to use in futuristic? Maybe bonsai trees? No, bonsai trees. I'm not quite sure. Maybe sugar trees, right? Sugar cones trees. They are in the game. I know they are in the game. Maybe this is a bit better for futuristic. I don't know. There's so many possibilities, and you really need to try and see what's fit the best for your design. But yeah, so as I said, the inspiration for this build was the pyramid combined with the spa, because I never created really a spa build. So you really need to cut me some slack here, because I'm not quite sure how this build is gonna work. Of course I play tested it, but one of the main problem in like right now in The Sims and in general in The Sims, and I'm gonna cover both of them right now. One of the main problem right now, I think it's after, like I even posted it on Twitter. So of course you're more than welcome to check my Twitter account and join me over there, because I tweet some behind the scenes stuff and even some bugs that I found to maybe try and make a change, like not forcing, but letting the Sims team know that there are some bugs that they might not know about. I tweeted like a few days ago few tweets. One of the tweets was covering 3 bugs that I kinda had during the building process of this resort, which was that currently if you're having a roof that is glass, okay, like you apply to it the glass pattern. So if that roof is on your lot, doesn't matter where it is, it can be on the ground, it can be on top of a build, it can be anywhere, okay, it doesn't matter where it is. But if you apply the glass roof on your build, it's kind of messing the whole build up, okay? And when I'm saying messy, it's gonna mess your build, okay? You got it. So yeah, I had a glass. Originally on the first design for this build, I had a glass walls, so they kind of made my life really hard building this build. And when I tweeted that, I let the developers know that this is a glitchy thing in the game, so they maybe will do something about it. Needless to say that none of them really respond to it, although I hashtag them. But luckily, my fellow simmer and one of the coolest and awesome builders there are out there, and you all know her, Kate Emerald, tweeted back to me and told me that the glass is kinda, like the glass roof is kinda messing the whole build. So if I'll take it out, then it's gonna fix it, and then maybe I should bring it back if I feel the needs to. So yeah, so she actually managed to fix that problem, but yet I don't think that something like this should be in The Sims 4. Like, this is still a bug. Want it or not, this is still a bug. The Sims team really need to fix it, because when I tried to build with the glass in the design, it was unbuildable. So yeah, this time I received a help from a fellow simmer, but you know, not every time we will have a fix for it. So this is a problem. I really hope they're gonna fix it. So that was one thing that I kind of tweeted, and they we found a way how to go around it to fix and bring you that build. But another thing that I kind of tweeted, which was, I have to say, it was pain in the ass not less than this one, like the previous problem, was kleptomania in the Sims 4 game. And for those who are not familiar with the term, is basically Sims stealing stuff uncontrollably, if that's a thing. Okay, it's something that some of the Sims has, so they kind of swipe items if you like it or not. And first of all, I thought that's like a problem in the game. So maybe I don't know, there's too many of them all around the game, because when I tried to do the filming for the intro for this build, and like the small videos for the Let's Tour for this build at the end, I couldn't really do that. You know why? Because every time those people just came and swiped something else, and from minute to minute this build became empty. All the items, they were kinda took them out. So that was so frustrating. So I kind of tweeted this also, letting the developers know that it's just a joke. Like, you cannot really do anything in the game, because every time, I don't know, you're trying to open a shop, you're trying to have I don't know, a restaurant, you're trying to create a spa, and those kleptomaniac Sims are already there to take all the stuff that you just placed. So how can I film anything? So when I tweeted that, asking for help or make sure that someone can, you know, maybe let me know something I don't know, because, well, I don't know anything. So someone else noted me that this is something that's kind of happening commonly right now after the new expansion pack, the Eco Lifestyle, because there's something called, I really don't remember the exact term, but it's something sharing. Okay, share is care, or share is something, I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. I don't like sharing anything in the Sims 4 game when I need to create something, because it's not sharing. They're taking the items. So I, every time, just to make sure that I'm not gonna change the items, I need to not save the game, exit the game, go inside again to my save that I just didn't save, so I will have the previous save. Oh my god, I'm not sure that I followed it. I think, I hope you all followed it, okay? But at the end, I needed to basically go outside of my current save game, get it inside again, and keep filming, because then I will still have the item before those Sims came over and took half of the build. So yeah, that was super frustrating. I really hope they're gonna patch it, because it shouldn't be. Maybe that theme of taking stuff or sharing them, like from the pack of the Eco Lifestyle, are cool in the Eco Lifestyle map, but especially not on other maps. That it doesn't supposed to happen over there. I don't think it should. Like, why someone should come to us Spring or I don't know, Sulani or places like those, and just grab whatever they want. This is not a sharing community lot. Okay, this is not a park, this is not a community lot, this is a spa. It was a spa. So yeah, I really hope they're gonna patch it. But let me know are those small annoying sims coming to your lot and stealing all your stuff? Because I think they do, and you kind of frustrated from this, just like I am. So let me know, maybe you can share this frustration, okay? We're gonna be frustration buddies. So yeah, those are really things that kind of drove me crazy when I was building this build. And speaking about pyramid, which was one of the inspiration for this build, I don't know if you know, but something like half a year back, when the channel wasn't really big like it is right now, and I think this channel kind of called big right now, but it wasn't really big like we are right now. We are reaching almost like 19,000, which is awesome, because you're all awesome and you are supporting what I do and you enjoy the content and the time here. So first of all, big like for all of you, love you all. But when the channel wasn't really big, I kind of released a very special video, one of my favorite, I have to say, and it was actually another inspiration for this build, because I was scrolling down my previous videos to see what I haven't made yet, to see what to do next, and I came across this video right now. I'm gonna show it to you on the screen. In that video, I created some sort of a tribute to one of the awesome and the most cool packs that I think we had in Sims 3, which called World Adventure. And why I loved it so much, I think because, well, the simple fact that we could travel the world. We had 3 more worlds to go and check and go and explore. And those who are not familiar, those 3 maps were actually China, France, which you could create your own nectar, or as I referred it, wine, because I love to create the wine. The machine was so fun to use, but we will get to that later. And what I just said, I said France, China, right? And Egypt, of course, which is the third map that kind of helped me to get inspiration for this build, because I came across with my previous build that was a tribute to World Adventure in Sims 3 game, and I created Egypt map, okay? And in that map, I created the pyramid from Egypt. So yeah, so that was actually another of my few inspiration for this build, because I said, okay, the pyramid shape is awesome, maybe I can create it as a spa resort. So if you missed that video of Egypt and you want to have in your game something that related to world traveling, I definitely recommend for you to go and check that video out, and you can get the build itself on the gallery. Just go to my catalog and go a bit back, okay, because you need to go a bit further back, and you're gonna find it over there and just place it in your game. Of course, my recommendation is to place it on Oasis Spring, and I believe this is one of the biggest lot over there. They have 50 by 50, and I created it, of course, from without the use of CC, and I believe that I didn't have in that time even the red shelf, so I like kinda created it 100% game legit, okay? No mods, no CC, nothing in it, so you can have some sort of a Egypt vibe in your game if you're gonna go there and check that video and get the build into your game. So make sure to check that out. I will leave a link to that in the description also down below. Now, you know, one thing that really bothering me in terms of specifically this build, but if you go back, you can actually find those problems in my previous builds. It's not problem in the build, it's problem actually in the lot. And why? Because as you can see in this build, I actually created a spa resort that should work basically as a spa place, you know, to go and get chilled, and some sort of a small boutique hotel, if you will, for couples. By the way, if you are wondering, the small pyramids here are for couples. If I didn't mention it by now, so let me just make sure we are on the same page. this is a resort for couples, okay? It's not for the whole family. This resort is for couples who really want to go and get themselves a getaway from the family and want to receive the ultimate experience of chillness and alone and beautiful seas all around and massages. So this is the place for the best couple getaway vacation, actually. And this is exactly why there is a problem in the game right now. Not right now, it's for a long time a problem in the game, but I really believe that this build is kind of brought to me, even to my full attention, because this build should be a spa, some sort of, as I said, a boutique hotel, and a restaurant. And we still don't have in the game the possibility for multi-purpose lots. That's how I call it. I don't know if that's the term, but multi-purpose lot. So one lot can be few things together. For an example, right now, if you are placing this lot as a spa, you will need to make it as a spa, mean that Sims gonna come over here to get a massage, and you're gonna see that even at the end of this video, you're gonna see some sim getting one. But this place still have some sort of a bar on top, okay? It has a restaurant on the bottom, and it's still supposed to function just like a beautiful boutique hotel, right? I'm still waiting, 2020, and I'm still waiting for the Sims to release some sort of a multi-purpose lot. So the lot will be able to function just like you can, just like right now you can place one type of lot. You can assign the lot to one type of lot, like a spa, restaurant, residential, a park, national park. All those things are acting just like one. I'm still waiting for the team to bring us the possibility to place the lot as more than one multi-purpose lots. So this build will be able to function just like I wish it to be. When they will bring that to the game, maybe my mall build that I created will be fully functioning as a mall. This is really something that I'm looking forward. Let me know, maybe, I think I'm not the only one. Let me know if you want them to bring that. And you know what? I think maybe to create some sort of a petition on Twitter, and so make sure to go and check me on Twitter, follow me over there, and sign that petition. Maybe we will force the Sims team to bring us a multi-purpose lot. That will be awesome. So after talking about this, just let you know that I placed that lot as spa. And if you want the restaurant to fully function, you actually need to pay and hire staff for it. But the bar upstairs will be functioning normally, I think, because in spa you're supposed to have a bar. This is one of the things that should be in spa to call it spa. But yeah. And one more thing that I want to talk about to you is the awesomeness that you all are. No, really, this is not sarcasm. You are all awesome, and you are leaving a lot of comments and ideas and your thoughts, and it's amazing, and I just love it. I enjoy reading all of your comments, and I reading all of the comments. So I really want you to know that if I'm not managing to answer your comment, don't feel bad. Don't think that I didn't read it, or I didn't notice it, or I didn't saw it. Probably at the same times, I just couldn't cover all of the comments. There are so many, and I love it. And all of you are awesome, so thank you for your comments, because this is a great way to show support of the channel, show that you enjoy the builds, and dropping a like, of course, it's always awesome. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to do that also. Drop a like, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts about this build, and please let me know what do you want to see next on the channel. As you can see, I'm really trying to innovate every time with a new build, with a new theme, but sometimes you can drop a idea that I haven't thought about it, and maybe I will do. So let me know, what do you want to see next? We are getting closer to 20,000 subscribers. It happens. It's awesome. It's amazing. Maybe I will do something cool and awesome for celebrating that milestone. Not quite sure yet. I do know that some of you really want to see a hospital, because I recently made a police station and you really loved it. And so maybe I will do a hospital. But if you have another idea that you want me to build, let me know, but really try to go over the head, okay? Don't say something that is too simple or too common. Do try to challenge me to build something that you haven't seen yet. And before you do that, go and check all of my videos, because I believe that you're gonna see some stuff over there that you haven't thought about yourself. So make sure to check them out, because why not? Plus, I believe that a lot of your thoughts and ideas for building, there is a good chance that I already done them. So make sure to check them out, because I don't want to. I really don't want to repeat myself building something that I already did. First, let's try to build new things, and then I will start to repeat myself, but change the builds to new builds. Anyway, it's so funny, but I had a great time building this building this build, and talking with you that I am and we are getting closer to the end of this video. It's not really the end. Yes, you're still gonna have a small touring at the end for you if you want to see a bit more, and of course, if you want to see the full build itself, you really need to download it. So don't forget, this build is already at the gallery for you to download, enjoy, play around. Make sure to keep those kleptomaniac sims outside of your lot, otherwise they will steal the whole lot. But yeah, the build is already at the gallery for you to download and enjoy, and of course tray files for this build in the description down below. All of you people, please don't skip the video. If you skip the video, you just don't see that there are tray files for a cracked version in the description down below. So you're more than welcome to go and grab yourself the cracked version. In some video in the future, I will explain myself a bit more why my tray files are only for 30 days. There's a reason for that. But yeah, so make sure to grab yourself the tray files right now before they will expire, because I'm not really re-uploading them. Maybe one day I will do a very special, maybe like in 50,000 subscribers, maybe. So make sure to bring all your friends over. Maybe at that milestone I will do one video that I will tell you that I don't know, refreshed all the tray files downloads, even for a old version of the of my builds. So stay tuned for that. And you know what? That's it. That's all what I want to share with you, to tell you, to discuss with you, and to hang out. Now the tour is gonna come up, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you again at the next speed build or tutorial. Who knows? And until the next time, keep that Sims party going for me, cause RGR Gaming signing off.